I want to speak about what is going on in this nowadays, in this our generation, in Church of Christ, in Christendom. Because some churches has failed us. Church of Christ has failed. The kind of abomination that is coming out from church right now, the kind of bad news, the kind of abomination that is coming out from the church. Many people will believe that Christianity is a scam. Many people will believe that Christianity is a scam. We saw what happened and what Pope said, that a Reverend Father in Roman Catholic Church can bless man and man, woman and woman, to support evil. To support evil. And some ministers of God out there to defend what Pope said. We are living in a wicked generation. We are living in a wicked generation. And some out there to defend what Pope said. That man can marry man, woman can marry woman. Now, this is not only Pope said this. Last many years ago, more than 10 years now, or more than 7 years, Anglican Church, the Church of England, they have signed this abomination. Not, the Church of England, that Anglican Church is from the United Kingdom, is from that, their headquarters, there for that London. That is the praise this abomination brought out. They have signed this abomination many years ago, that man can marry man, woman and woman, they can do wedding, and even in the church, both Methodists, both Anglican Church. Now, church has failed. Some church has failed this generation. When you see this kind of abomination happening in a church and you are still going to church, you will call yourself a fool. I will not go to church because of dirty, unclean things is happening, is inside the church. How are you expect people that have pure heart to go to church, that are wedding man and man, woman and woman? Why? This is abomination in the sight of God. Church has failed. And this is what Jesus said. The Matthew chapter 24 verse 12. That because of iniquity shall burn the earth, and the love of many shall wax cold. Iniquity. I'm telling you the truth. Many Christians, many of them will drop their Bible. Many of them will drop their Bible because of this thing that is happening in Christendom. Anglican Church, Methodist Church, Roman Catholic, Methodist Church, Roman Catholic, Anglican. These are the big churches before all the Pentecostal churches. All these Pentecostal churches start coming out. They have submit. They have handled their church to Satan. They have handled their church to Satan to take over, to Satan to take control. Satan have taken control in Anglican Church, Church of England since many years ago. I'm not talking about both the Anglican Church in Nigeria and the Ghana, other African countries. No, because not all of them support this evil. But I'm talking about their headquarters. Satan is sitting on their throne in the headquarters of Anglican Church, both in Roman Catholic. That place, because God cannot sit. God, the Spirit of God cannot dwell where is ungodly, where is unholy. The Spirit of God cannot dwell that place. God is holy, and the Spirit of God is holy. That is why we call it Holy Spirit. You are expecting Holy Spirit to take this Roman Catholic, their headquarters. You are expecting Holy Spirit to come. They have pursued Holy Spirit is not there. Church of Christ has failed. Though this is not this thing that is happening is not a new something, because I have said it before that Anglican Church have started it many years ago. Methodist Church, Pentecostal churches, they have started it many years ago, and this is one of the signs of the coming of Jesus Christ. And if you're a member of Roman Catholic Church, don't ever try to defend your church. Don't ever try to defend your church. Say, no. Pope say that we should bless them. Bless who? Bless who? Something that caused something God used because of this abomination, destroy Sodom and Gomorrah in their own time. And Pope said that the 11th Father can bless them. And you are telling me that Pope did not support it. If Pope did not support it, why did he say to pray for them? Why? Some of Africans, I don't know the kind of mentality you people have. Go to New CNN, Al Jazeera, all these many channels, they have brought this out. And some of you are here to protect, here to cover, to come out to protect your poop or something like that. I'm telling you that we are living in the last day. I'm telling you that those things that you are seeing is the signs of the coming of Jesus Christ. Look at what is happening. Churches has failed. Churches has failed. Christianity has failed. Will I talk about Nigeria? Will I talk about what is happening in Nigeria? Some pastors, some ministers of God have used Christianity as business. Buying private jet, building big cathedral where poor people cannot even eat food. Building cathedral, having private jet, boasting for their money. Boasting. Jesus, how many millions of naira he have in his account? Even the 12 disciples of Jesus, that we should look the way they live on this earth. But now pastors in nowadays are boasting private jet, building mansions where their members cannot even eat food. Do you know that pastors, anybody that is a priest, is like God? It's like a, I don't know how to. It's like a Lord to his members. Even if the pastor have only food for him to eat to survive, and his member is hungry, he will try to share it, let all their members eat to survive. But right now, pastors will try to even collect that one you have, give you false prophecy to collect that one to eat it. This generation is the most wicked generation. This generation is the most wicked generation in this planet Earth. They were even trying to take that your money to eat. Nothing. Governors, look at what is happening to Nigeria. Our governors, our politicians will be corrupt. They will be duping money, stealing money for our countries, using the money that they will use to build factory, do many projects. Politicians will be swallowing that money. And our man of God, our Papa in the Lord, they will be close to that man of God. They will not even tell them. And those politicians will still go to pastors so that pastors will bless them. And when pastors will bless them, pastors will not rebuke them for the evil they are doing in the country. You are telling me that, okay? In fact, Christianity, I don't know what this generation have disgraced Christianity more than ever before. Do you think that if it is in the Bible that me and you they read, Elijah or Moses, Abraham, Isaiah, Jeremiah, Ezekiel, all these old prophets that serve God in the spirit and the truth, do you think that if it is their own time, politicians, king, calling the money of the citizen, using it as their private money, using it, stealing the money of a country, and that politician, the same politicians, we go and meet Elijah, the prophet of Elijah, prophet, for Elijah to pray for him. Elijah will first rebuke him for the evil. Tell him, Elijah will rebuke him for the evil that politician is causing in the country. But now, know who we talk. Nobody will talk. Nobody will talk. Nobody will talk. Only they are after that. They are after to wear a good clothes, to scam people, to collect their money. How many churches have free hospitals? How many churches have free hospital in Nigeria where members are dying? Some members cannot even pay money for hospital bill. Some even cannot even eat food. But they bring all this money given to churches, and some pastors will take that money as their personal money. They cannot use that money to help the poor. All the bad news, slaughtering of Christians that is happening in Nigeria. What have Pope said? Tell me the action that Pope have taken. Churches has failed. Some churches has failed. That is why we need to revive the generation, because this is all these pastors are practicing. This is not what Jesus taught us. They are after their money. Let's go and read the history about the area Christians, those that brought Christianity in Africa, those that brought Christianity. I'm not talking about those that brought Christianity to scam Africa, use Christianity as slavery. No, I'm talking about those missionaries that came to preach the gospel. Go and read their history. You will see how these people spend all their money, even their life, for the gospel. But now in this pastor, they have no time. They have time to just talk to you, take your money as a business. And this is one of the reasons many people are returning back, committing for Christianity. Many of them have run away from Christendom, returned back to idolatry. This is one of the reasons, because our papas in the Lord, some of them are not doing what they're supposed to do. They are not doing what they're supposed to do. They take the gift of God, that gift that God gave to them. They take it as their own personal, to use it to just do business. But they don't know that after they will do their work on this earth, they will give accounts of their work in the last day. In the last day, they will give account of their work. I will stop here. But any pastor, any man of God that is trying to defend Pope, you need to return back to ask God forgiveness. Because Pope know what he is doing, he said. And not only Pope, people, the peers that is controlling Roman Catholic in Rome, they are the one that pushing Pope. Even Pope is in support of it, because if Pope is not in support of it, Pope will not say it, rather Pope will resign. We should know that we are living in the last day, that very soon the trumpet will sound and Jesus will come. We are living in last days, so we should ask God the grace to follow him, to be with him, because all those things is the signs of the coming of Jesus Christ. Thank you and God bless you. I'm still your brother evangelist Ebube Joseph Ezagaba. Shalom.